Hi everyone, I'm Catherine. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a burger cake. For today's class, you're going to need 2 vanilla cakes, 1 chocolate cake. You're going to need white fondant, green fondant, red fondant, and yellow fondant. You'll also need brown food gel coloring, a small offset spatula, a paintbrush, brown petal dust. If you don't have brown petal dust, that's fine. I used brown food coloring powder, a small cookie cutter, a paring knife, fondant tools if you have them, a bread knife to trim your cakes, a rolling pin, your buttercream, cornstarch or powdered sugar, and some Crisco in case your fondant gets too stiff. Let's get started. To get started, we're gonna first make our hamburger bun top. So, as you can see, the cake already has a hump to it. We don't wanna get rid of that, but what we are gonna do is we're gonna cut the cake in half. So holding your bread knife or whatever knife you have to cut your cake, you're gonna just hold it to the side, turn the cake through the knife, this will be our burger bun top. So you want to keep that hump on it. Okay, and then the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to put your buttercream in the middle of your burger bun top. So you're going to take a little bit of your buttercream, push it out to the edges, and then spin to level it out into all the creases of your cake. And then you can put your burger bun back on the top. So for the next cake, this is going to be our burger bun bottom. So you do want to remove that hump. So holding your knife to the side, the top, spin. Don't forget, you can save your tops of your cake, make cake pops, cakesicles. What do you have? So then you can cut this one in half after you remove your hump. And then you can put your buttercream in the middle. Remember, push to the edge, to the edge, to the edge of your cake, and then spin. And then you can put your top back on. Great. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my burger bun top and my burger bun into the fridge to chill, because it will help it harden up a little bit and make it a little bit easier for us to trim and sculpt it. While those are chilling, you can get out your chocolate cake. And this is gonna be our burger patty. So we don't need it to be that high up. So we can actually trim the top off of this one. So again, the knife to the side, turn, let the knife glide through the top of the chocolate cake. Remember, save the humps. So that looks good. So you can chill this one too. It'll just help when we trim it, because we're just gonna wanna round it out more with our paring knife to shape it to look more like a burger. So we're gonna carve our bottom bun layer first. So using a paring knife, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna gently go around the sides and take off little bits first. You don't want to take off too much, just a little bit at a time. Just take off a little bit at a time just to round the top off a little bit. So So you're just gonna gently go around your whole cake with your paring knife. Take off little bits at a time to get a more rounded shape at your cake. Just a little bit at a time. This little crumb coat on top of our burger bun bottom. So just a little bit of buttercream on the top. Push out to the ends of the cake. Just a nice thin crumb coat. After you do that, you can put your cake back into the fridge to chill for at least 30 minutes. So for your chocolate cake is going to be our burger patty. So what we're going to do is we want to round out both ends so it's more of a rounded shape like a patty would be. So again, sawing very gently and slowly, knife down, just start rounding off the top of the cake. Just go very slowly around. And then just gently shape it, and then to get the bottom, what I do is I just flip my cake over and then do the same thing. Just gently at an angle, just gently saw around the top of the cake. So you can get this nice rounded burger patty shape. Just keep going all around. And then you can just look around the cake sides, go back around wherever it needs a little bit more rounding out. Take little bits off at a time because you don't want to take off too much at one time. Nice and slow. So you want to get like nice rounded burger patty shape. Okay, so to shape our burger bun top, you want to keep that hump mostly on it, okay? So you're just going to try and accentuate it more and round out the edges a little bit. So again, with your paring knife, just gently go around. Take slow pieces gently off. Just gently go around very slowly. All around, just to get more of that accentuated hump that you would find on a burger bun. After you trimmed it to make it more round like a burger patty top, you can crumb coat your burger bun top. Nice thin coat just all over to catch those crumbs. And then you can put it back in the fridge to chill again. While your cakes are chilling, before we put the next coat of buttercream on them, we can dye some of our white fondant ivory brown, the color of a burger bun. Out of the 2 packs of white you have, I'm using 1 full pack and about half of the other one to dye the ivory color brown, because you will need white for later. Some left over. So make sure you knead your fondant and work it first and smooth it out before you add your brown food coloring. So I'm going to start with about 1 to 2 drops of brown, and then I will go from there. Start with less than you think first before you add more. Brown's almost empty. Once you get your desired burger bun color, make sure you wrap it tightly in plastic wrap until we're going to use it. So before we move on to covering our cakes and everything, we can make our accoutrements for our hamburgers. So you have your yellow, and that's going to be our cheese. If you want your cheese to be more orange colored, you can do that too. Just mix it with some of your red so you get more of a cheddar color than a yellow color. So you're going to open up your yellow fondant. So I'm going to mix some of the red fondant into my yellow. When you get your desired cheese color, you just want to roll it out into a nice tight ball. Add pressure. You want to just get all the creases out. And then using either cornstarch, powdered sugar, whatever you have, to roll it out, just gently dust the bottom and the top. And then using your rolling pin, you're just going to want to roll out your cheese colored fondant. You're going to then take your paring knife, X-Acto knife, whatever you have. And you're going to cut triangles out of your fondant. So what I first do is I start with a square and square. And then I will cut that square in half to get my triangles. You're welcome to leave your cheese like this, look like a slice of cheddar. You're also welcome to put holes in it as if it was like Swiss cheese. Totally up to you. So you can just put those to the side after you've cut out your cheese slices. So the next thing I'm going to show you for your burger is your tomato slices. So you're going to take out your red fondant and you're going to knead it till it's nice and smooth again. And then you're going to roll it into a ball. I'm going to put down some cornstarch, powdered sugar, whatever you have, so it doesn't stick to your rolling pin. You're going to roll it out. You don't want to roll it too thin, because if you think about a tomato slice on your hamburger, they're not little thin tomatoes. And I'm going to use a cookie cutter. If you don't have a cookie cutter, that's totally fine. You can use top of a glass to draw a circle around. You can free form a circle, whatever you have. So I have 2 circles. And then using my balling tool. If you don't have a balling tool, that's fine. You can use your finger. And I'm going to gently kind of make little separations and segregations in the tomato slice into 4 different sections to kind of get that brim or rim that you'd find on a tomato slice. And it has the thin part where the seeds are. So gently, using my balling tool, just gently go over the top of your tomato slice. Kind of look like little pizza pie sections. Then using some of the yellow fondant, I'm going to make little tomato seeds. So just a little tiny ball, then pinch it off in the end to look like a little raindrop. And then I'm just going to put them all over on the inside of the tomato slice. After you put your seeds in your tomatoes, I like to then cut my tomatoes in half. Well, my tomato slices in half. And then you can put them to the side also. Next, I'm going to show you how to make some pickles for the top of your cheeseburger also, so you can open up your green fondant. Just like with the tomato slices, you're gonna roll out your fondant. I'm using the back of a piping tip to cut my little pickle circles out of. If you don't have that, again, you can use freeform, whatever you have. Just like we did with the tomatoes, we are going to use our balling tool or your finger, whatever you have, for the inside of our pickles. So if you've ever looked at the inside of a pickle, it's a cucumber. So like it splits off into 3 in the middle. So I'm gonna start by going down the center into the sides. Make those little indentations down the pickles. Then taking some of our white fondant that we have left over, you're going to make little tiny pickle seeds, like the same way we did it for the tomatoes. Once you added seeds to your pickle slices, if you would like, you can put those to the side also. So now I'm going to add a final coat of buttercream to our top bun and bottom bun. You don't want this layer of buttercream to be too thick. A nice thin layer. Just start by spreading out the buttercream on the top, and then just work it all over the rest of the cake using your wrist in a back and forth motion. And smooth the sides. When you get your nice final coat of buttercream on your top bun of your burger cake, you can put the cake back in the... And now you're gonna add your top and final thin layer of buttercream onto your bottom half of your burger bun. And then when you get that on, you can then put that also back in the refrigerator. So the next thing we're gonna do is cover our cakes in our burger bun fondant. I'm gonna cover the bottom half of the cake first. So I'm gonna break off some of the fondant, not the whole thing. Knead it till it's nice and smooth. If it feels a little dry on you, you can add some Crisco to your hands or to the fondant. I'm going to put a little cornstarch down so it doesn't stick. And I'm going to roll out my fondant. Oops, slide it around a little bit. You want to keep rolling it and turning it just so it doesn't stick. Okay, once I have my fondant rolled out, I'm going to smooth out with my hand a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit here on the top. And then I'm going to roll it up here. I'm going to get my piece of cake, bottom bun. I'm going to gently pick up my fondant. I'm going to place it over the top. And then using my hand, I'm going to smooth out the top. And then gently guide it down the sides of the cake while pulling out the fondant to the sides. And you're just going to keep smoothing it all around. And then using a paring knife, I'm not going to cut right next to the cake. I'm going to cut a little out around the cake, a circle around it. You don't want to cut too close to the cake just in case you cut too much off. Put that to the side. And then I'm going to go around and gently trim. And trim. Trim. Just keep trimming it. And trim. And trim. And trim. Sorry. Okay. And then using my paring knife, I'm just going to gently push. So using the paring knife, I'm just going to gently push and tuck underneath the fondant of the burger bun. Just all around, just push and tuck. And that is the bottom of your burger cake. Okay, next we're gonna make the lettuce for our burger. I like to make the lettuce now before we put the burger patty and top on, because I like to be able to ruffle it so it doesn't dry out too hard for you. I like to kind of mold it around the cake. So you're gonna roll out your green fondant. I made mine just slightly darker, added some green food coloring to it. That's totally up to you if you'd like to do that. So I'm going to roll out a strip of fondant, and then I'm going to cut it one edge straight, and then I'm going to kind of like make little wavies into the fondant. And I'm going to cut sections. And then using the balling tool again, if you don't have it, that's okay. I'm just going to try and thin out the edges a little bit. Of the lettuce. And then when putting it on the cake, I'm going to take the bottom half of the burger bun, and then I'm going to kind of just, you're going to kind of just like ruffle it as if it was a piece of lettuce hanging off the edge of your burger. And you're just going to do this all around the bottom of your burger bun. Once you have your lettuce all around your burger bottom, you're going to put a little bit of buttercream in the middle of your cake. And then we're going to put our burger patty right on top. Okay, so after you put your burger patty on the top, you're going to put a little bit of buttercream around the middle of the patty, okay? You don't want to get too close to the edges because you don't want to see the white of the buttercream. So you're going to put the buttercream just on the top, around the middle. And then you're gonna get your cheese slices. And you're gonna put the cheese slices around the top of your cake, top of your burger patty. Alright, and then you're going to do your tomato slices. If they need help sticking, just put a little buttercream on the back. This one actually over a little bit. There we go. So you got your tomato slices, and then you're gonna add your pickle slices. Love pickles on a burger. So good. My favorite. And then you add your pickle slices. And then we're going to put that. Alright, so now we're going to do our top burger bun for our burger cake. So you're going to roll out your fondant again. Cornstarch or powdered sugar. Keep rotating and rolling. Rotate, roll. And roll. There, get that little piece out. Great fondant. Alright. Same way we put it on the bottom bun, we're gonna put it on the top. Gently place and drape. And then starting from the center, using your hand, smooth it over the top, and again, pull out and guide down. Pull the fondant out with your hand and guide it down. Out with your hand and guide it down. Out with your hand and guide it down. And just smooth it all over. In the same way we cut the excess fondant off of our bottom burger bun, we're going to do it with the top as well. Cut off the excess around your burger top. You're going to want to, again, take the fondant around the sides and push and tuck it under the best you can. Push and tuck it under. Tuck it under. Gently. Going around the whole cake. Okay, so now we're gonna put our burger bun top onto our cake. Where's my spatula? Alright, so you're gently gonna pick it up. And then just gently place it on top. Move it around if you need to. And then you can get out your white fondant, and we're gonna make some little sesame seeds to put on the top. So the same way we made our seeds for our tomato slices and our pickle slices, we're just gonna make little balls of fondant and just make them into little seed shapes or teardrop shapes, and you just put them all over the top of your burger bun. There we go. And you're just gonna put them all over the top of the burger bun. After you've put your seeds onto your cheeseburger cake, you have some brown petal dust that you can go around your burger bun with to make it have a little more like golden brown edges like a burger bun would. If I could just find my dust somewhere, hold on. So using your dust, you're just gonna gently tap it off in your cap, and then you can just go around all the edges and darken up the burger bun if you would like. Give it a little more depth. And there you have your cheeseburger cake. Yay! Awesome! Thank you for making a burger cake with me today. I hope you had fun. If you have any questions at all, you can reach me on Instagram and Facebook at Pastry Mama. Don't forget, you can purchase the kit for this class at candylandcrafts.com. Hope you have a great day.